tell you real opinions of comedy. Because, like, he tells me, he runs me always, like, I ask him, he sees our stuff, I say, what do you think? And then he tells me how not good I am. And then I digest that, and I, try to work from that.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, but
that just blew my
your bar,
mind.
your bar is too low.
It's
Scoot that a little bit.
Also, because how much have I been talking about this kid?
A lot. I've learned
But
a lot
how
about
much
you.
have you seen
Heard a
me
lot of
live?
good things.
Have you seen me
Just
live?
clips.
Okay, yeah, you've just seen.
Bro.
You've seen the absolute best, like,
Whatever.
hyper, like.
Bro, I've digested 10,000 hours of stand-up, both in person, dude. Bro, don't disrespect me. How dare you?
No, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not. Actually, you know what? That was very disrespectful. I said your bar of comedy is really low. That was disrespectful.
Bro, I know all about the Legion of Skanks, Big J. Okerson, George Carlin, Bill Hicks, who was my favorite growing up.
Okay, you want to hear a funny story about Bill Hicks?
Please. You know about Bill Hicks?
I know a story that Jesse Knight told me. That's the funniest story ever. That I just can't remember one specific part. But so Jesse Knight, he used to like work at Wiley's. Like he was the comic like all the time for the feature. And when you were like the feature, you kind of had to like take care of the headliner. Like, you had to like get him drugs. Like he used to have to like
right.
to the crack house, pick him up from the hotel, like shit like that. And
Max,
he said,
can you sit there real quick? Just test with me.
He said Bill Hicks came in, and he was like listening to a fucking Walkman. He was like,
grooving,
yeah. So just imagine Alex Jones like coming in, like fucking fucking, And he goes,
You're good.
someone's a nigger.
Bill Hicks?
Yeah. Says this to Jesse Nutt. Jesse Nutt's a black guy.
Okay.
Says someone's a nigger. What's up? I'm Bill Hicks. And Jesse Nutt's going, what's up? I'm Jesse Nutt. And he said it was a great time. He said he said Bill Hicks was awesome.
Bill Hicks is he's the most profound comedian. So
I forget who it was, but I was like, who is that guy? I was like, is that a black guy? He's like, no, white guy. I was like, that is
white.
so funny.
He hosted
No, Bill Hicks was talking about a white guy. Like the guy who
white.
Yeah. Makes it 100 times funnier.
Yes.
100 times, because I was like, was the guy black? He's like, no.
Alright. So I gotta quickly tell you about Bill Hicks. I'm glad this is being recorded. This can stay or not stay, whatever. But so this is a Tool tattoo because I'm a giant Tool when I come to my track. Tool is amazing. Tool's inspiration.
So what is I'm 24.
There was a time that the pieces fit.
Is there a more radio song?
I'll send you shit. The Pot. Who are you?
Please do not send me any Tool.
I'll just send you a picture of my Tool. But this is a very progressive. They're not any titles. They're amazing musicians, brilliant. Their inspiration was Bill Hicks, and their musical they have the best drummer in the world, Davey Carey, fantastic guitarist, one of the best bass players, and by far the best vocalist. Inspired by Bill fucking Hicks. And Tool and Rage Against the Machine, they bonded over Bill Hicks, and they started their bands back in the 90s. So but I'm old, so that's why I know about that shit.
So, did you know that Coldplay was inspired by Brendan Schaub? And actually,
Welcome to the lay now. Hold on. Finish your topic. This is where we intro right here.
They actually watched Gringo Poppy like 15 times.
I was gonna ask you, where were you when you first watched Gringo Poppy?
I didn't watch Gringo Poppy. I watched clips of Gringo Poppy, and
This is Jonah Wells, by the way.
I was like, I was doing comedy. I was like a year, and I was like, damn. I could do this. I can believe in myself. All I need to do is get like a rich friend and I don't know, get like a little bit of fame and like a cool friend.
You just gotta be a supreme athlete, because that's the only kudos you can give the kid. He is a great athlete.
Yeah.
And and then you just speak to the bro crowd, which is very important. That's why I'm representing The Rock here, because bros pay for bro philosophy.
That is true.
Bro,
The amount of like I'm thinking about all the bro brands right now. Like Barstool's basically built off bros.
No, trash.
Built off bros.
And pedophiles, but
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about that. Kick. Shout out Adrian Ross. I'm on to you.
I made a video about a kick strip. Go watch that on my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Jonah Wells comedy. Quick plug.
Yes.
Good, bro. All right. Yeah, let's do a legit intro.
Okay, legit now. Go ahead, Phil.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
hey, what's going on to Yes and Yes? Yes and Yas, I guess is how it's looking now.
That's what's on Instagram.
That's what's
but,
on Instagram.
Okay, he's yes, and I'm yas.
I love it.
That is some fucking like 2000s radio shit right there.
I got it from down the wrong.
I'm yes and he's the yeah. Let's bring that boy.
Right, I didn't put
It's
in
in
like
the horns
some
and
like
shit.
intro music. Oh yeah.
You guys need a soundboard. Yes and yes. Yes and yes. The yes.
I only
That's
dude every time
great.
I can't come without saying yas. Anyway,
Oh, no.
sorry. I prayed before coming, of course.
Anyways, we're here. We're here with Jonah Wells. Jonah Wells is going to be doing a show. Give the date.
August 15th.
August 15th.
Yeah.
Give the place.
Doc's Lebanon Bar. This is my heavyweight champion of the fucking world, of the laydown of anything comedy, of anything podcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonah Wells.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
There he is.
Thank you.
You are my John Jones. Now, do you also snort coke and mess with prostitutes?
I mean, you don't have to say that on
No,
camera.
I wish. I wish, dude. Now I have a kid, I feel like I missed out on the opportunity to do that. My kid's 3 now, and it's like, oh fuck, he's like basically at the point where he starts remembering shit. I'm like, he can't remember his dad like bringing home 2 prostitutes, like fucking.
It's a good 15 years, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have a girlfriend, so I'm like, who's watching? My mom? That's crazy. I go, Mom, get him out of here. I'm fucking 2 prostitutes. And I don't have time. Like, it's just
Don't
not.
have time.
I don't even think I have the opportunity to do coke anymore. Having, like, even doing coke and having a kid seems
The
like a crazy thing.
opportunity.
Yeah, just because, like, there's just so much fentanyl. Doing
Yeah,
coke.
I mean,
I'm down to,
That's the
like,
thing.
risk my life. I'm down to risk my life with drugs.
Yeah.
But, like, now I have a kid, and, like, I can't take, even if it was 50-50, dude, you gave me, like, 4 years ago.
We're partying.
And you said this line, 50-50, dude, it's either coke or I already hit it before you finished. Coke or, like, it's
Yeah.
gone.
Well-
And I'm like, oh, what was the percentage? What was the percentage? Can I barter for 80? Well, it wasn't a bartering system, it's too late.
All right, there's not like an APB on it, like-
Yeah.
This is great. We just bring this for a minute ago.
No, I'm very blessed that you have a son.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
being a great father.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So that's beautiful.
Single dad.
Yes, single father.
Good.
Just
Give it up
give
for that.
Give it up to single father.
Yeah.
I tried being a single father, but my girl got, just execute order
You
66.
killed the baby boy.
She killed the baby. But because I'm like a sad white boy, like I was like full on Drake mode when she was talking about, abortion this, abortion that. I was like, just let the kid hear my last song to him. So,
That's
like,
fucking. So, like, before she had the abortion, you played a tune to her? Like,
Blackbird by the Beatles.
Wow. This
How
is
far
great.
along was she, if you don't mind me asking?
1 whole
It's
month.
Fucking dark.
That's how pitiful, dude. I'm the Drake of.
Could she still take a plan B? Like, did you have to go full, like, did she have to do the whole abortion?
It was a whole abortion because it was like 2-3 months or
Yeah.
something like that.
It
But
wasn't even your song, it was a Beatles song.
but it was the first song that I learned. Oh my gosh, no, it's pitiful. So I'm no longer a weak man. I'm weak as far as powerlifting. But
No, I have a son, so like I'm trying to like be empathetic with you, but
Don't.
it's also very funny because there's like a month and it's like it's like, well, am I like a super conservative? Like, heartbeat, that was your kid, man. I can't believe she did that to you, bro.
like within the first month, it was like I'm getting an abortion. I was like, all right, so I did my sad boy shit, goodbyes and whatever. And also, I was madly in love with the girl too, by the way. But she waited.
I don't think so.
And
You're singing
then-
to her stomach.
But dude, I'll give myself props here because I did my song, shout out Beatles, and she kept it for 1 more month
Because of Beatles.
because of the Beatles.
All right.
So the power of music.
Power of music.
Let's talk about music.
Honestly, hot take, shouldn't have done that. That was probably worse. That's like keeping a sick dog alive.
Yeah. I mean, if it was gonna happen, it was gonna
I
happen.
mean, it's gonna happen. No, we gotta wait till Kyle comes back from college. We'll put him down. Once Kyle's got to see him, and then we'll put him down.
Well, this got dark.
No, this is bright. So now I want to take it back to music. So I listened to Gringo Poppy, and I was actually
You listen to it like it was a song. You didn't watch it.
Bro, I take in music and comedy the same way. So I'm just in there.
That's true. You don't need to watch comedy.
Yeah,
You don't look
with their body gestures and outfits and all that, and especially Gringo Poppy. I look at him and I just get jealous. Like I wish I was as beautiful.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of physical comedy in there. No, I don't remember it enough. I guess. He doesn't pull out like a rubber chicken or like a toy hammer and bonk himself on the head.
Well, I think that's what he does. I think that's how he
slips on a banana peel.
That would have been funnier than stand
Gets
up.
out a cream pie. It's just like a clown work, just slapstick comedy.
That would have been so much better than Gringo Poppy because, bro, I was a Fighter the Kid
How
fan.
tall was he? Like 6'6"? Dude, a 6'6",
6'5", 6'6".
6'6" dude doing slapstick clown comedy. Oh god, that would have been hilarious. Gringo Poppy, come back to comedy. Come back to comedy.
We had it fixed, bro. And I was a fan. And dude, I watched it, and I've seen all the stand-ups comedy like specials and stuff. I've seen horrible. It was like 30. It was only
How many open mics have you gone to? Like watch?
Easily a dozen. Probably 2 dozen.
Go watch more open mics. You want to see some bad comedy. 'Cause, like Gringo Poppy wasn't good, but it wasn't good for like someone doing 30 minutes, like a special.
Dude, it wasn't
Like having that like recorded in like all the production that goes behind it, like and it being that makes it 150 times worse than like
I'm telling
it
you,
actually was.
brother.
Yeah, it was just like a fucking red mic set. Yeah.
I just called you brother because I'm like Hulk Hogan, I guess. I you know, shout out. We're fighting for that. Not WWE. It was WWE, but
Did
was
you see
WWE.
him at the Trump?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
The
The Trumpomaniac.
Yeah,
But like,
said he was gonna take down the shooter. I thought that was pretty sick.
that's very epic.
As someone who's a black and a Hulk Hogan fan, dude, I don't care. I don't care if he said the N-word. He still fucked a black girl on camera. Like, what more do you want from him, assholes?
Right.
The man said sorry.
I mean, he grew up in the 70s and 80s. You know, it's different times.
So he didn't want his daughter to date one. Get over.
But dude, I swear on everything. I listened to it. I didn't make it 2 minutes in the Gringo Poppy. Not 2. I'm being dead.
I wouldn't have made 2 minutes. That's why I watch like people react to it and watch clips of it.
Dude, it is. I mean, bad would be an understatement. I think my first open mic, 5 minutes, fresh out of the loony bin, was a stronger performance than his entire 30.
Well, definitely had more passion, I imagine.
Yes, I was standing on stage and I was trying to make someone love me because my mother never loved me. It took me 33 years to realize that.
This has been a very opening podcast. I'm learning like a shit ton about you.
Well,
It's not like I don't want to.
I wouldn't want to either, by the way. I'm terrified. Ask poor fella. He's taken so many ear beatings. I'm just like hitting him up like, yeah, I mean, so like my girlfriend, I mean, she's my ex, but like, I love her. And she's gotta love me, right? Because we have dogs together.
Man, I sang to her stomach, man. She took him away, man.
I'm over there just making shot games, you know.
Every time he says the J word.
Like, what was she, like 7, 8 months along? Dude, she was fucking 4 weeks. I'm about to do it, dude. I'm going to see Michael. I'm coming. Wait, who's Michael? My son. Philip.
No,
Listen.
He was junior. We had a name, but
You had it. Okay, that's a little fucked up that she had you name it, or did you name it in your head?
No, we both.
Okay, that's fucked up. Let's not get into your own.
Like I'm saying, we're getting deep here, and I think
Bro.
we need to pull it back.
No. Here's all you need to know about me, because I said I'm a huge music fan, right? Let's bring it back to music.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
shout out Kanye West. Now, I'm just, I know assuming is a sin nowadays, and I didn't ask you your pronouns. Do you know what this shoe is?
Yeah, I want to know why there's no laces in it.
Because I am such a Kanye West fan. Did you know that Kanye had to spend some time in the loony bin?
Yeah.
Because he has bipolar.
Yeah, and they took his laces? Did they
Well-
take your laces?
Well, when I was just such a big Kanye fan, when I went to the loony bin, I rocked the Yeezys, they took the laces. And I never got them back. Because I'm like, there's not a better way to rock Yeezys than laceless. Because all you like fake Kanye fans and fake sneakerheads are like, yeah, man, all these sneakers, laces, blah, blah, blah. Nah.
Yeah, I would
Laceless-
have gave them the shoe. I would have said, don't you dare take my fucking laces off. You know how long I had this fucking knot in them? to
Like
slip
honestly,
these
if you
on
can
and
get
off.
these laces off, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Unknot the laces.
I dare you. I dare you.
Oh my gosh. All right, so we're all unfortunately from Ohio. I say unfortunately because
I don't say unfortunately.
Do you love Ohio?
I love the Midwest.
What was your first encounter with casual racism?
First encounter. Well, it's probably like before. Like my mom used to tell me when I was a baby, and she'd be pushing me around. People would like stop her and be like, "Oh my God, what is he?" Like I was like a dog breed.
Oh God.
So I guess that would be like casual racism, and like they're calling me like a handsome and like a beautiful baby and
Right.
whatnot. But my grandma is a Puerto Rican lady, and she always really didn't like that she would go, "He's a baby." It's like, yeah, lady, I know. Okay, the fuck is he though?
Yeah.
Which is funny because like it is also like a thing girls ask all the time. Girls like to go, so like, if you don't mind me asking, what are you?
If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, like my
I
fucking
always
secret
wonder.
date. Like,
Right.
are you a fucking racist? What do you need to know? Why do you need to know? Huh? You don't fucking Congolese people or whatever the fuck? I don't
Like,
know.
is this gonna change your perception of me now that I've told you?
Yeah, like, what do you think I'm gonna make a big deal out of it? No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fuck you.
I'm team human, and I'm trying to
What do you want to hear? I'm gonna say
Right.
whichever one. I got 3 of them.
Yeah.
I got 3 cards. I'm gonna pull whichever one out.
Just tell me your face.
Yeah, which one haven't you been with? And you're like, ooh.
So Philip, I'll ask you the same question.
Yeah, so I'm kind of in that same boat. I've lived all over, and I came back to Ohio because I ended up, I like the area.
It's a good place to raise a family.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of.
And I just feel like Ohio and Cincinnati it's just kind of on the up and up.
Shout out Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It is the best
And
of its 3 C's. Shout out
That's
to 3
true.
cards.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shucks.
The
And Cleveland's a shit.
Columbus is an absolute danger zone, and I love when people are always like, "Oh my God, it's so much fun!" Yeah, and then you go back to your car, and it's like fucking smashed to pieces.
Exactly.
It's very and then you turn around, and your fucking girlfriend's been shot dead.
It's like, but it was worth all this fun.
And you're like, "But we had a great night, didn't we, guys?"
OSU.
And then you like pat your butt and go, "Oh, don't want my wallet anymore."
But we had brunch.
But it's like, I mean, the same thing in Cincinnati. Like, you go down the banks, and it's like, okay, wear a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
From the white trash people, though. That's the thing that doesn't get repped in the banks. It's just complete trailer trash, white trash.
Yeah, fucking wiggers do pop off a lot in Cincinnati. A lot of people don't know that. And it's like one of like the head experts in wiggers. Wiggers pop off in Cincinnati.
That's true. We didn't tell you. What is
Shout out
that?
to rapper T.E. He's fired from Cincinnati. He's a wigger. He's was it fucking Slim Jesus from Youngstown? Do you know Slim Jesus?
Yeah, I don't even want to.
Wasn't he from Youngstown?
He might have been.
Dude,
Sounds
I've
great
seen
coming
tanks
in.
roll through Youngstown.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of tanks roll through Youngstown. That place, danger zone.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
it's
Youngstown, I
not the
think
best
all the
place.
mafia was too. I think that's where.
Shout out Tony Hitchcliff. Yes.
Yeah, that's where the
Tony
mafia people
Hitchcliff's
come
dad
from.
was in the mafia. He comes from Youngstown.
Mhm.
Oh, so he's
Fun
Italian
fact.
Yeah.
and gay. That's Italian and gay. I hope his dad never finds out. That's gonna be a disappointing day for his dad.
Well, until he finds out, like...
Tony! Tony, what do you mean? You suck the sausage.
But it was Braden Schaub. He has clout. I mean,
He was an open mind.
oh my gosh.
He's gonna be a star, Dad. I hope I never do kill Tony. It's not gonna be a good.
He
time.
has Down syndrome. He's gonna be a star. We all know it. Shout out Drew.
Dude, that's a very yeah. Okay, I'll say it. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like, oh, should I say it? Who gives a fuck? Why is Kill Tony becoming like a freak show? Like,
Dude, and even Shane Gillis called it out as it happened. That's the magic of Kill Tony.
that felt like that was more of like a joke, but
But that was also
like,
Shane
now
Gillis
that-
being real though. Shane Gillis was like, all right, I want to do some Down syndrome freaks to show on stage.
But like that seems to be the thing. Like every time I see a clip of Kill Tony, it's like a new like borderline retarded schizophrenic guy, and it's like that's what an open mic's like. But it's like, Tony, you picking these people out? You picking these fucking psychopaths out? Because I know there's probably a lot of like comics who sign up for that shit.
Oh, like real ones, 100%.
How are you getting these fucking like
I do want to know.
falling apart people? Falling apart people. Sometimes it's wild. It's like that's the guy you got.
Well, they give.
Showing right. You pick the fucking.
It's the aura. they give mean head.
Well, see, retards have the wettest mouths, and not a lot of people know that until they try it out, and that's what Mr. Hinchcliffe has happened. See, Tony, let me come on the show. Let me be a regular. This is my pitch right now. I understand what you mean. I think it's fucking, retards got wet mouths.
There we go.
This part. Please don't fucking bury this part in the fucking...
No, this is actually going on my personal Instagram, but I won't associate it with the, like, how dare you, sir. Do you have any questions for young Jonah? Like, artist questions?
Honestly, I do. I do want to know, what about comedy attracted you? Like, why comedy? You know?
I always liked, making people laugh. I always thought it was very funny to, be funny and make people laugh.
Okay.
As a kid, and then eventually I was writing jokes because I thought, that and then I started watching stand-up, and then I started writing jokes, and most of them were like if you think my jokes now were like offensive and like edgy and fucking dark and shit, those ones they were just
I was gonna wonder, like, is that the route that you started with, or did you just find more reaction coming?
No, that was just always like what I was into. Those were always the comedians I was into.
Okay, so
like,
you wouldn't know the period of time, as long as it was offending somebody.
No, like funny. People. I don't want to offend people. Like I want everyone to get that I'm joking.
Oh, well,
okay?
Of course.
But at the same time, it is funnier when there are people that get offended.
Yeah.
So but I need those people as much as they need me, because those people like to get offended at things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not there, then they have nothing to get offended at, and they're gonna be like, well, the night was cool, but I'm not angry.
Supply and demand. This is capitalism.
Yeah.
And that makes you a real American.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show, but why am I not mad?
Why am I not mad? All right. So also, so we talked before we turned everything on, and you said that you dropped out of school before the senior year.
I did not drop out.
You got kicked out. Sorry.
I graduated high school. I don't have a GED. I have a high school diploma.
High school diploma. Okay. Did you go, or did you think about college at all? Was that anywhere in the realm?
Yeah. I went to college for a semester.
You did college.
Yeah, I went to college for a semester. I went there for fashion design.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are
very into I'm pretty good drawer.
Yes.
And I'm very into clothes and hopefully I get to a point where I can make merch. I have merch ideas and stuff like that.
Oh,
so that would be.
We have a Virgil. You know who Virgil is, Mr. Fashion?
Yeah, I know Virgil Abloh. He was dead. He had cancer, but some people think he killed himself because of because of the Ghislaine Maxwell stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I only went there for a semester. I went to Kent State and I was far away.
Kent State.
Yeah, I wasn't in a good. I feel like if I went back now, I'd do great at school. I don't know what I'd go to school for, but I think I'd do great in college. Pussy wise.
I was full son.
If you didn't get the joke, because I was like, wait, and then I started thinking, I was like, what else would I be doing there other than like trying to get pussy?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm just going.
You see that's exactly why when I was your age as a young man, I pursued a career path in degeneracy. I became a professional poker player because I was just dating strippers.
What do you mean? That doesn't sound like a professional poker player.
Well,
you're
because
just, playing professional.
I'm paying bills. Poker.
Yeah. Okay. You're paying bills.
Legit paying bills. Legit got some cash.
I won't have it. Or you're on your taxes. Like I am a poker player.
For 1 year, I had to do that.
Nice.
So, but what I did, the real professional over here, because my white trash upbringing, what I made in 4 years, I lost in 20 minutes.
Well, that's how poker works. Like, what do you mean?
It doesn't.
I lost all my money so fast. I mean, you're gambling, you fucking
No, I did the real poker thing, and then not only did I lose all my money, then I started getting loans from loan sharks, from mafia guys.
Just fucking it all up.
Yeah, so I got kicked out of Florida. Let's just kicked out.
That's a baller, dude.
That was a hit because I owed money.
How much money did you owe? Like
$70,000.
So that's not that bad.
I mean, It cost $70,000 to get a hit on you. That's kind of That's
dude. Who's gonna play? That's probably more money than you're worth. You're worth $70,000.
Yeah.
I'm about to put at least $100,000 to kill this retard. Fuck that.
Well, I lost hundreds of my money because I would
Kill this retard that's about to kill himself.
So we're just putting him out of his misery. He's just a sick dog.
They let you go. They were like, you know what?
He's gonna do it anyways. Yeah, they do better.
It's like a prisoner running into the jungle. The bears will get him. He's his own worst enemy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Well, so do you see any parallels between fashion and comedy?
Yes, I do. Yes, and here's why.
Don't be funny. The
Huh?
fuck are you doing? Don't be funny.
No, I'm being serious. This is a serious take.
I'll by the way.
So sometimes, and I'm sure girls can attest to this. The pretty ones, they almost have to dress down in a way
Right.
because you don't want to get. There is a thing where guys will laugh at pretty girls because they're pretty and nothing else,
Right.
and hope that she will see it from the crowd. Comics do this.
Yes.
Looking into the camera.
Talking to you guys.
Yeah.
And they'll hope that she sees them laughing. They're like, oh, yeah, that'll be their way in. So they'll dress down. So hopefully, more palatable, where they'll just like laugh at their jokes, listen to their jokes and stuff like that. As a dude, you want to look, like someone would want to be friends with.
Sure.
You want to look good. So when you go up there and you look pretty soft, you gotta have good jokes. You gotta have good jokes.
Yeah.
But also you don't want to dress too nice, because then you seem like a murderer or a rapist. Like I've seen people go in jokes, and then you also have to have really good jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's there's the line. There's dressing like shit. You gotta be really good to dress like shit, but you also have to be really good to dress really nice.
Right.
Okay.
You want to dress like someone's fucking friend on TV.
Yeah.
So
Just fucking like the most regular guy.
just a t-shirt.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
No intimidating when wearing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the average guy. Okay. I like that.
Be yourself.
I like that.
Question authority. Think for yourself. Question authority. Rule. Order. Political.
Is this from a movie? What is it? Is this a...
Religion. Educational. Do you think a college degree defines intelligence?
God, no. No.
That was a weird segue. No.
Welcome to my life.
No, a lot of
This is how acting
Imagine
works.
dating me, by the way. Like, oh hey baby, we just get done having a good time. I'm
was
just
it? I imagine it was that scene right there was how your girlfriend felt. That was when she called the abortion. Right there. Education. Yeah, I'm a capitalist thing, buddy. I'm a fucking. Let's put a fork in this.
No,
Mistakes were made. That was the part where she's like, I let this guy nut in me.
all the time. But I was also paying her bill. Shout out. Anyways, Kobe, hey, 2024,
Men pay women's bills, okay?
that's what you do. That doesn't make you a simp or less of a man.
Yeah, and don't have an abortion, dude. Don't abort his baby, dude. It was.
I was gonna provide. Anyways,
He brought this up. I didn't fucking bring it up, dude. I can't get off of it. It's crazy. This is a crazy thing to talk about.
This is crazy. There's no episode 5. We're stuck.
okay, Mount Rushmore.
You should get a stillborn tattoo. A tattoo of a stillborn baby with Maxwell Jr. underneath it. Just throwing that
So as a
out.
comedian, is that how your brain works? It's just like when it finds something that's working, you just joke after joke.
I
You laugh through pain.
Yeah.
You literally laugh through pain.
Yeah.
I think that was fucking Chris Rock's fucking one of his specials.
No, that was Kevin Hart's, I think. Laugh at my pain? Is that what you're talking about?
Kevin Hart isn't that funny.
Kevin Hart was funny at first.
Kevin
Before
Hart.
he started going, hey, I don't cheat on my wife, right? I love my wife, right? Cuss, right? Cuss.
Kevin Hart is.
You believe me, right? I don't hate black women. I love my dark queens.
Yeah.
I don't know what that special was about, but
Yeah. He's a funny human. Like, he hopped on, Drewski's live show, and Kevin Hart and Drewski were fucking funny the whole time, but, him as a stand-up isn't funny. That's the same take I have on Theo Vaughn and Bert Kreischer. they're not funny stand-ups, but podcasts or like entertainment in general, they're like, yeah, funny, digestible. But then you watch their stand-ups. I seen the Fully Loaded tour. An amazing dude. Big Jay Okerson opened up for Dave Attell, who opened up for Bert Kreischer, and they said Bert Kreischer. I was like, deuces.
Bert, let me tell you right now. Bert Kreischer is the smartest comedian on the planet. Okay. I'm dead ass. This is another time being serious.
No, he's not the smartest comedian. He's the smartest businessman.
Yeah, that's what this fucking thing is.
Yes.
It's dude. He's got all the fucking best comics as his friends. Yeah. He gets to be mid as shit. He's so fucking mid.
He tells literally the same 20-minute special line as the rest of Mafia.
It's so bad. You can just be like, no expectation because you're still gonna sell tickets. Dude.
Yeah, and your
friends are the ones who all gotta keep up.
Right. And they heard us talk about Bert Kreischer. Hallelujah.
This is when the black trucks are outside the sacred.
Right, like I don't know what
giving away his fucking sauce.
Oh, we get kicked out of here at 15. Maybe that's why they want to clean.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway,
so if we get interrupted, That's fine. But who, like, for real though, who's your Mount Rushmore?
Of comics?
Yeah.
I want to say Anthony Jeselnik was on it, but he had a take that destroyed my faith in like his. I don't know what he said. He said, "Oh, if you offend people, you're not getting away with it, so it's not funny." Which is weird to say from a guy that got kicked out of Australia.
Literally.
Like, he was banned from Australia. Like, it's like you're just fucking pulling up a ladder. So like when you say stuff like that, it's like I don't respect you.
Yeah.
Because then I would be like, "Whoa, you don't like me? You don't like fucking me, dude? Fuck you."
Yeah. So it used to be Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah.
And also Jeselnik. Come on, that name's very hard to. Anyways.
Yeah, he's just he's got the Nazi name, the fucking white blue eyes. You gotta get ahead of it. I get it. Pull the ladder up.
Pull the ladder up.
I would say Richard Pryor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, shout out.
Yeah.
Which is funny because people are like, your comedy won't work. It's like there was a guy who had a tire called Nigger Please. Was it Nigger Please?
Yes.
Yeah. Or no, it was This Nigger's Crazy or something. But he put nigger on the album. It wasn't nigga, it was nigger.
And that was like 80s.
Yeah, and so it's funny. People are like, you can't do that. It's like, well, there was a guy who definitely did. So it's worked before.
Yeah.
It's worked once.
What's your first album?
Slurs and Rape. And then I would say next is Big J Okerson. I mean, a ton of people do crowd work then, especially with all the crowd work.
Yes.
No one does it like him. No one does crowd work that good.
That bad. He literally just goes see. I've seen him live, I think 15 times, and that's just literally. He has like some content, but crowd work, and he just murders.
Yeah.
And another like great crowd work guy who doesn't get enough props for crowd work is Mark Norman.
Yeah, Mark Norman.
Yeah, like, cause he's especially on TikTok, like he's funny, but like when he's actually doing live crowd work, he's an assassin. When he's actually doing that like roast battle mentality, like, he's never been like a roast battler. Like,
yeah.
What do you think about roast battles?
I'm not a big if I would write for a roast.
Yeah.
I have helped people write roast jokes, but I don't know if would I do a roast battle? I don't think so. I just don't. I don't have any interest in that. I guess I don't know.
Because you don't actually want to hurt people. Exactly.
I guess.
Back to that.
Yeah, I guess I don't like that. Like that is one thing that's always. I don't know. I like how Jeff Ross does it. Jeff Ross doesn't. He doesn't usually. People don't seem to get mad at him.
Yeah.
So your offensive is more like general and not pointed. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Like I like that when it's like pretty good-hearted, but I feel like a roast. But I would have to know that I would have to be a comic that I'm cool with. I wouldn't just do it like a random comic, because then I would be like, what if he's, or if it's a girl, I'd be like, oh no. What if he's
so then during your crowd work, I guess, during your crowd work, is it like that? Is it host the crowd, or is it just like?
Dude, there's one. I don't do crowd work. There's one. Well, there are 2 crowd work clips. 2 crowd work clips, and it's one from a guy telling me not to say the N-word at an open mic because I was working on a joke where I'd said the N-word, and then he yelled at, if you say nigga again, you're gonna die.
I saw that clip. Yeah.
I said nigga 100 times. Went straight fucking Will Chamberlain saying the N-word. Just. And
double down, son.
Yeah, and then there was a whole little bit of a debacle after that. The guy was not happy. With that. Yeah.
I could have guessed that. Okay.
So I guess you could count that as crowd work. Because I hopped in the crowd after.
Was that at Wiley's?
No, this was at Carmichael's. This was just at like a fucking bar. It's just like a CapCut clip because it's just audio. I wasn't recording. I was just like, because if I do mics at bars, I just record the audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was pretty funny. I was glad I recorded that night because that's pretty funny. And then I was at Wiley's, and I was doing my jokes about how people don't know what race I'm in, or how people don't know I'm black. And the guy said, "Well, what are you?" You know, like I said before.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's so crazy. And this is coming from a white. It's pretty cut and dry. Like, anyways.
And then there's well, there was a guy at Carmichael's one time who was like, "Oh, it's your nostrils," and I was like, kind of being shitty about it. It was a black guy. He was kind of being shitty. I was like, "Oh, well, you want to put crack rock can't fit in my nose?" You know, being racist for racist sake. And this is what happens. I'm telling you this because it's context for the next part.
Yes.
So when they do this to me, and then I'm like, okay, now I start being racist for just because like, okay, this person, this person's like they're like asking for it.
Right.
So I cut this part out of the clip that I post, but I did the not black enough joke, and then I added like not spending time with your kid and like stealing, like just like I went on for like more than 4, like too many.
Yeah.
Bad credit score, just like nonsense. And the guy goes, "Those are real funny stereotypes about black people." And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And I'm like, "I don't know what it is about people that don't think I'm black." And he's like, "Probably because you put Caucasian on your job application." And I was like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that means.
Are you reading my job application?
Yeah, I said, I don't know what that means. And then I like paused for a second. I was like, oh, maybe they don't think I'm black because I have a job. Like, he can't possibly be black. He has a job. And it's like, and then after he was like, oh, you must believe that. That's why you put it in your joke. Which I didn't put in my joke. You made me say that on the fly.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Didn't write that down.
You're putting your racism on me right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm just reacting to it because you're an idiot.
Yeah, and I just make the point to him I make all the time. It's like, do you think I'm up here just like fucking like just being racist?
Yeah.
Like, this is a crazy in the context of what's happening. I signed up for a comedy show. Okay? Think about this. I'm a like cold-hearted white supremacist. I need to get my message out there.
Right.
I signed up for an open mic.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, I'm in. You know, sign up, I go through the whole thing. It's my turn. Go up on stage, and I'm like, all right, time to have a fucking rally. Everyone's gonna be fucking in on it. Yeah, let me spread my message
That's what
through the context of a complete joke of like falsity.
Yeah.
Of like a. It's so dumb. I don't understand. Like sometimes I'll say stuff on stage and people will go, "Oh,
yeah,
oh my god!" It's like didn't happen, guys.
Right.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Like watching TV, okay?
Yeah, the person I was talking about, they're not real.
Not every comedian's a philosopher.
Yeah, not every you know what else is this, and even a lot of comedians, I mean, they tell you their stories are real. Not all their stories are real.
I mean,
Period.
it's for fun. It's for
Yeah,
entertainment.
you gotta punch up certain stuff. Not everything's real, and then people will go into a comedy club and be like, "I can't believe
How dare
you killed that baby," or like whatever the fuck I said.
I gotta ask you a personal question, and this is personal. We'll wrap it up here.
Yeah.
And this is a great thing to end on. How did you convince your baby mama to keep it? So I know in the future.
Wow, like it would have been like unheard of for her to do. Like, that's what's crazy to me, is I wouldn't have even had to say like, "Oh, please don't do it." That conversation never happened.
Okay.
She was like under the impression that I was gonna be like, "We're taking you to the clinic right now."
Oh, really?
Well,
You're young.
sometimes she likes to act like I'm a bad person. Okay.
Clearly not. Hello.
I'm not a bad person. I'm a good guy. But she thought I would be like, "Oh, I can't have a baby." But it's like, what? What, am I not gonna have a baby? It's too late. God's seen it.
Right.
I believe in God to an extent. And I don't want to fucking pay for an abortion. I'm cheap, dude. I'm cheap as hell.
I had to pay for it too. Unintentionally, by the way. She got me. She was like, "Hey, I need X amount of dollars for X thing real quick." And I gave it to her. And I didn't have money because I wasn't working. Like, I was DoorDash at the time. I was fresh out of the Woody Bin part 1. And then, so she gave me back the money. And then she did this shit. Slick shit. Gangster shit. She was like, "No, real man would just told me to keep the money." So I sent it to her back. And then next week.
That's what it was for.
Yeah.
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 Jeez.
So I
Hold
got
on.
got.
Well.
Hold on.
Oh, we got Andrew.
No, I'm looking up how much do you give her?
I gave her $1,700, but it cost like $700.
Wait, you gave her how much? $1,700?
Yep.
And it was the first. Dog, you got fucking hosed, my guy.
I didn't pay for that, or intentionally.
You got hosed by like 1,000. See, this is how cheap I am. I would
Yeah, he
have
was
to
hard.
go there. Like, if I was getting a never would I ever do that because I love my son. He's
I love
angel
kids
of
too.
my
Shout out
eye.
Uncle Max.
But if she was like, "I'm getting an abortion, you have to pay for it," I might haggle with the fucking dude. I mean, come on, dude.
Come on,
It's a
payment
month.
plan.
It's a fucking month. What are you doing? How long are you actually gonna be in there? 500? It says $750 to $500. You got hosed by at least 1,000, that guy.
I got hosed.
I would have been like, "Come on, dude, $50. Here, you tell me how to do it. I'll do it. You guide my hands." We'll do like what's that movie with the clay? You know what movie I'm talking about?
Oh, with the Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
when
love
he was a
scene.
ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's over and they're doing it. Like, we do that, but with an abortion on my girlfriend.
And with that note, God is love. Love is God.
God.
Chase your heart.
Check out my
love is
YouTube
hard.
channel.
Check-
Okay?
yes.
Jonah
Yeah.
Wells Comedy.
Gringo Poppy. Check
How
him out
long
now.
does the video take to come out?
Like literally, I'll upload it tonight.
Well, in a day or two, I got a new video coming out about why people hate Indian people online. So,
Can't wait.
Yes.
All right, check yourself before you break yourself. Big dicks in the ass or what? Bad for your health. Amen.
All right. Peace. Good God.
Yeah, you should do a zoom in at the end of that. Fuck.
This is where I started clothing myself.